Hi, I'm Sophie Tuvey and I'm an English teacher and this is my vlog. I'm starting this today, well I started it last week, to give some revision toolkit for my Year 11s, particularly looking at poetry annotation and other things. And now the exams are cancelled, so my vlog is kind of pointless. However, my Year 11s have encouraged me to keep it going, so I'm doing it for you guys, just to really log the activity of the next few weeks, given that I'm a teacher and nobody knows what's going on. So please can somebody create me an intro? I would really like that. Okay, what's going on then? As a teacher, we've been told this week schools are not closing, then schools are closing. We have to set work on Google Classroom and online forums. However, we may also be seconded to sites that are open to help staff for key workers, and we are key workers ourselves, which means our children may be going to other centres to be staffed by somebody else. Anyone else confused? Basically, my kids may be going to another centre while I staff another one. I don't know either. Apparently there may be rotas, but nobody knows what they are yet. So very uncertain times that we're living in. But what I thought would be cool is to share a few things about is, as a teacher, what I'm doing with Google Classroom and helping my learners, and maybe this might help you, whether you're a learner or a parent or another teacher as well. I've used Google Classroom for quite a few years now. I do think it's really good. You can categorise everything and it's all easy to find, and students can use the Google tools like Google Docs, Google Slides. They don't have to have Office, they don't have to have word processors to do the work. You can also comment on the work and send it back to them. However, with this new whole online learning thing, I think there's a lot of grey areas as a teacher. Where does our responsibility begin and where does it end? And what I noticed the other day, I started my Year 7s off with their tasks because they weren't in school, and within like 10 minutes of me posting the task, there were like 10 comments, ranging from I don't get it, I don't understand, or I can't open it, or various comments and questions. Plus, my phone started to go crazy. I also have two phones at the moment because I'm waiting for my number to transfer, so that's another story. But basically, on Google Classroom, you're going to get notifications whenever anyone does something, like comments or submits work. And so if all of the students that I'm teaching are on Google Classroom every day, that's literally hundreds of notifications that I'm going to get. So safe to say, I need to turn those notifications off or they will drive me insane. It's also going to be really important to maintain my school hours with things like Google Classroom, because obviously I'm taking my phone with me everywhere. That means technically I could be doing work at any time of day, but I really want to try really hard to keep it within the parameters of school hours and really within the timetabled lessons that I'm supposed to be doing, because I don't think students can really expect teachers to be on call for them whenever they have a question or whenever they need anything. So on my Gmail that's linked to my school account, that is also being inundated with an email every time something happens. Now, I don't want to turn those emails off because I do think it's important that I get notified and I can notice, especially because a lot of students don't always submit work in the right task area, so you can't always see it. So I've created a tab on my Gmail for notifications so I can easily just zone out of that and notice what's really important in my inbox, and then I can go back through the notifications if I need to. I would also really recommend when you look at the work to return it to the student with comments so they can improve it further. So we're still getting opportunities as teachers for students to improve work, not just constantly do lots of different tasks but never get any feedback and always keep starting something new. I think it's really important that they still build on their prior learning and essentially do dedicated improvement and reflection time work on the comments that you've given. Already I've had students just copy and paste from shoop.com, so this is going to be another issue. Kids, we know how to use the internet too. I can Google everything you've written and I can find it straight away. So this is going to be a big learning curve, I think. It's going to be good, it's going to make the kids more independent, but some of them are going to have to try things first without just pinging me loads of messages asking me for more help when they haven't maybe properly looked at the work themselves and looked at the instructions. Another good thing that I'm going to do is schedule things. I don't think as teachers we should be posting, say, a term's worth of work in one go, because what will happen is the kids will just maybe do it half-heartedly, or do a bit at a time, or binge it all and then say I want more. So I'm going to use scheduling to schedule things to post at the right time in the timetable for the classes, so when they log on it will be there, and that means if I do happen to be seconded to another school, I don't have to be there pressing the button for them to get their work. I generally think that's going to be a good thing to do at the beginning of the week. I'm going to schedule up all my Google Classroom posts for the week ahead, and then hopefully everything will be on time. The students will get things in a drip-fed manner, and it means that, you know, that won't be an issue. Anyway, to finish, I want to show you some of my skincare routine. This little baby is an oscillator. My year 11s asked me about this. You can get them from boots.com, and this is what I use pretty much every other day to cleanse my face. And I do moisturise every day too. And also my biggest skincare tip, girls, is don't wear makeup. Just don't even start. As soon as you start, it's a slippery slope. You can't go without it. Don't wear the makeup. Bye.